The Forsaken Hero Chapter 2. God's Summons to Another World. Part 2. It had been a week since we came to the royal palace. Led by Samajima, everyone discussed the matter of our support from the palace. The information we obtained is as follows. The nation this palace is in is called Ristonia. It is the most advanced nation among all those on Nostalgia. His Majesty Ginger seemed to fully be in support of Samajima and the others, even without them asking. The most prominent and skilled teachers of swordsmanship, magic, and martial arts are here in the palace. Each and every person was assigned a room of their own and a maid to take care of their needs. I'm envious. And now for the important part. That doesn't include me. The reason why has to do with the ability examination we had 5 days ago. I can remember what happened vividly. We were first gathered into the palace's largest room. They were identifying everyone's statuses, something essential when it comes to battle. Since everyone was confused when they brought up statuses, V1Ch Strauss, Ristonia's military general, explained what it was in detail. In Nostalgia, a window with your status on it will appear upon you saying the word open. Stamina is exactly what it sounds like. Although you wouldn't die the second it hits 0, you will faint and be unable to move. As fainting in a dungeon is akin to death, we were advised to never let it get to 0. Mana refers to the amount of spirit that will be exhausted when you activate magic. We were told to be careful to not overuse it as it will cause our minds to weaken in a similar manner. Strength is simple, everyday physical power. In a head-on collision, the one with the higher strength will push back the other. Resistance is the numerical value assigned to how much damage we receive is reduced by. The more accustomed to pain you are, the higher the number. Dexterity is related to how fast you can move. The higher the number, the easier it would be to dodge attacks. Thinking the whole system was similar to a game, I'd opened my status to see it for myself. Open. Katsuragi Daiichi. Job, Hero Level 1. Stamina, 75. Mana, 20. Strength, 50. Resistance, 300. Dexterity, 10. Special abilities. None. It doesn't look like those numbers are that high though. Didn't I get a portion of Claria's power? No, maybe this is enough to be considered strong. Like right here, my resistance is abnormally high, it's because I'm familiar with pain though. Then, just as expected, my faint glimmer of hope was shattered.
That's amazing, Shinji.
Samajima Shinji. Job, Hero Level 1. Stamina, 500. Mana, 430. Strength, 480. Resistance, 300. Dexterity, 500. Special abilities. Holy Guidance. Double effectiveness of light magic. Danger Sense. Increase dexterity 10% when enemies attack. All but one of his stats were more than 5 times mine. He even had unique abilities. Rather, it's a bit shocking that he's right up there with me on resistance. I don't have any strong points at all. More and more people checked theirs, but they all had unique abilities as well. None of their stats were as high as Samajima's, but they were all at least double mine. They definitely received Claria's divine protection. It's obvious that Samajima was given preferential treatment too. I heard about it a little while afterward, but even standard soldiers have their stat values all exceed 100. As the most skilled person in the nation's forces, V1Ch's stats had all settled around 400. At any rate, I'm even weaker than an army grunt. I could take a defensive role to make the best use of my resistance, but my stamina is so low that I'd collapse right away. I'm useless. Why is it just me? Because I'm weak? Because I'm gross? I don't know why. After that, my status was revealed to everyone, causing me to quickly be known as the useless hero among the castle's inhabitants. His Majesty Ginger was quick to abandon his support for me. The other 29 people were all high-spec heroes. He had no reason to bother with me. I slept in the stables. Swordsmanship, martial arts, magic, I was forced to study everything myself. There's no way I could learn anything. But if I ever complain, they'll definitely throw me out. I'd at least like to be spared from that. This is all because I'm a weakling. Unable to do anything, defeat anything, or win anything. I don't want that. I'm told that I'll be brought along to the next dungeon expedition out of a sliver of mercy, but my livelihood in this world is done for if they judge that I'm unfit to do anything. Anyone would be able to see that. Which is why I'm giving it my all this week, more than ever before. I reduced my sleeping hours to the very limit. 98, 99, 100. I swung my sword for 3 sets of 100 every day and made sure to run as long as I could. Fire, ignite. Fire seed. I also practiced magic. I'd finally gotten to the point that I could produce a lighter-like flame. The other bastards in my class look like they're able to use more effective and powerful magic, but it's my loss if I care about that. Rather, I want to praise myself over getting this far on my own. Good job me. I was able to fool myself like that. I've been able to slim down a little due to how little they've been feeding me and how much I've been exercising. My stats had hardly changed at all, however. My strength and stamina improved only enough to look like an apology. No matter how many times I use magic, my mana isn't budging at all. Unfortunately, as I don't know this world's common sense, I don't know how to improve my mana. It's related to one's spirit, so maybe I have to be enjoying myself? I tried spending the whole day with a smile on my face to experiment. Avoiding any thoughts about my self-pity, I tried to think positive. It caused the other people using the road to feel uncomfortable, but it worked. My mana rose a single point. I vowed that I would never ever do that again. I continued implementing the methods I thought up to raise my stats as efficiently as possible. The all-important day arrived in the blink of an eye. Escorted by V1Ch and 6 other soldiers, we commenced our expedition into Restonia's largest dungeon, Wriggle Den. Everyone looked confident despite heading into battle. More accurately, they looked like grade schoolers on a field trip. Why are they taking this so lightly? I'm here wanting to turn back right now. Let's make sure I'm in the best position to run away, at least. My dexterity's only gone up by 3. Once the last of my classmates entered the dungeon, I followed in behind them. I didn't quite realize it at the time. A cruel fate was awaiting me.